I don't know how to start this. I feel like this video has been on my mind for like 2 or 3 weeks now. Like I've been thinking I want to film it, but I've been having too much going on and I haven't been in the right headspace since I have had time. But I don't know, I have a lot of stuff I kind of want to just get out. So first and foremost, I think I'm having a quarter life crisis. Like at this point in my life, things are just so different. Things are just weird, but good. I feel like I've said this so many times and I've worn it out, but I've been doing this for a long time. Even though I haven't been consistent, I've been having this dream and I've been having this kind of life focus in the direction of YouTube for so long, and I think it's weighing on me. Like genuinely, I think it is starting to pay the price. You know, my latest just like talking video was talking a lot about, I guess honestly it was talking about both. It was talking a lot about my last relationship and it was talking about YouTube a little bit, but I think that this one is just like solely my future, my career, my content, all of that, because I feel like I have been confused about YouTube for the last like 3 months. And as I was doing my February reset, so like 20-ish days ago, I feel like I just like lost it. Like I have probably been feeling weird about YouTube since like November-ish, but I think the resets have really just like made me hit a hard stop. And it was something that was kind of piling on from the last few times I've been doing my monthly resets. I am a very black and white person. If you don't know that about me, I am extremely black and white. I either go like all in and I feel like I need to be super extreme, or I can't do anything at all. So I felt like I just kept expanding on the monthly resets over and over and over again until it got to a point that it was completely not sustainable. Like I can't do 40 minutes of edited monthly resets. That is like 3-4 hours of filming, maybe a little bit less, maybe like 2 hours of filming cut down into that. But yeah, it's not sustainable as someone with a 9-to-5 job who is commuting for nearly 2 hours a day and who is trying to get better at working out, get better at cooking more, keeping her house clean, doing all of the adult things. This isn't to say that I like don't enjoy doing monthly resets. Like I have. I think that they're good for me, but I think it's less about the filming aspect. I think I like the finished product a lot of the monthly resets I've been doing. However, I don't like the editing process. I don't like the work that it takes. It's just a little too much for me. But I do enjoy the concept of the monthly resets itself. Like I like doing it for my own benefit, going through all my goals and everything. But I also think that I need to take a little bit of a step back just in the way that I go about my life. I need to be less hyperfixated, goal-oriented. Like I still need to be that to a certain extent, but I think that I need to relax a little bit and I need to focus on healing my nervous system and healing just myself in general. I have a lot of things that I need to, I think, slow down with to get better with. And I've been learning that through a lot of different things. Over the last couple months, really the last few weeks, I've been noticing my happiness with content creation just keeps going lower and lower and lower. And a lot of that is because I'm just not really posting anymore. I'm not really like doing what I used to do. But it's because I hit a point where I just got so lost and so not satisfied with where I'm at with everything. I don't know. I feel like I never really had a vision. Like I always just wanted to do like everything, whatever came to mind. That was kind of the idea when I started this. I just liked YouTubers. I was in the era of like Tyler Oakley, Troye Sivan, Dan and Phil, like all these people who just did nothing. Like they just made the most random videos ever. And now I'm thinking about it, I think a lot of this is my fault for the kind of content I've started gravitating towards. That was what made me fall in love with YouTube, was the personality in those videos, the creativity in those videos. That's what I wanted. And I think somewhere along the way, I kind of figure out when this happened, but I guess I started gravitating towards like K-pop. After I was in the YouTube era, then it was like K-pop and bands. Like I was into 5 Seconds of Summer a lot. Then I shifted into gaming. So that was a huge part of my life. Like during COVID was when I got into my gaming era. I wanted to be a Twitch streamer. And then I think lately it's been more of the like clean girl aesthetic, vloggers. Now I'm getting into like the discipline, the goal setting. And I don't know, like that wasn't ever really the goal. You know, that wasn't really the idea. I think I fell in love with vlogging because I don't know, I want to document my life. Like that's what it's always been for me. I want to document my life through creative ways, you know? But really, like, I I don't know. I think maybe I'm figuring it out. Maybe this is therapeutic for me. Maybe I need to say all of this out loud. But I think that my original interest in YouTube was to have this creative outlet and to just do a bunch of weird shit. It was never meant to be like this clean girl, perfect aesthetic of vlogging type thing. It's just what I ended up doing. I don't know how I got here. It was supposed to be an outlet for me. I feel like I had a lot of different outlets and I had a better idea of who I was and my style actually back in the day. It was really chaotic. It was really all over the place, but it felt more like me than I feel like now, to be honest. I feel like I could barely even tell you what kinds of videos I've been making for the last year because I haven't cared that much. Like, I do like the vlogs, and I feel like some of the vlogs I have cared more about than, I don't know, like the challenges and stuff. I feel like I'm contradicting myself from my last video. But like, I remember the kinds of videos I did when I was 16 because they were so random and weird, and I want to bring some of that back. Still showing personality and talking about myself and my life and sharing things, but maybe getting less like disciplined, goal oriented, like, I don't know, like try hard, you know, just like be myself, have some personality again. I feel like I've been saying this for months. Like, I don't know where my personality has gone. I feel like I'm just turning into such a like sad, boring corporate person that like has no life. But yeah, I don't know. I miss the personality, but I think the issue is I don't know how to get it back. Like, I don't know how to show the things that I'm wanting to show. I don't know how to become the person I used to be or what I want to be. I don't know what the style is. I don't know what I'm doing. It doesn't feel as fulfilling anymore. Like, what I'm doing just doesn't feel like it's filling my cup. It just feels kind of empty. But what's weird is I'm starting to find a newfound interest. I'm still watching a lot of lifestyle vlogging creators, but I'm also starting to slowly slip into like Ryan Trahan, Mr. Beast type videos, which I don't know if I've said this on this channel, but that's the stuff that's starting to make me get really inspired, like really creative. There are some vloggers, some lifestyle YouTubers that I definitely look up to. I definitely gain inspiration by, but I think I'm more interested in them as like influencers than I am in the content. And there's a lot of them, like they slowly start to bore me because I don't care about their lives as much anymore. Or they say something and like they start aggravating me and I don't want to watch their videos anymore. Like, does that make sense? But then it's like you have people like Ryan Trahan and he's just so innovative and he's always coming up with these really crazy ideas. I feel like I could talk about him forever and just like his mind as a YouTuber and the way he markets himself in such a like not markety way. Like, he doesn't seem like he's pushing anything. Like, he's not trying to be liked. He's just like doing it. And I do know it's a strategy in a way, but I don't know. I just like, I love his personality. I think it's so interesting to watch his videos. And every time I watch one of his videos, I get super hyped up. Kyle and I have been watching his secret channel, his Minecraft channel. It's called Ryan 3000. Just found out about it yesterday, actually. So we binge watched as much as we could last night. And it's like, partially his concepts aren't crazy, right? Like on this channel, he's doing a Minecraft day every day for the entire year for all of 2026. So he's doing 20 minutes of Minecraft a day. And every subscriber he gets on that channel, he has to have a chicken in the game. And it's like, it's really not a crazy concept. It's not, like, I feel like a lot of people could come up with it, but when I try to think of something that's not just like piggybacking off of an idea like that, I feel like I'm just lost because it feels like I've lost that creative part of my brain. Like, I'm not thinking like I used to, because I feel like if you gave that idea to 16-year-old Jaden, she would have had something new. Even with like the fan fiction that I used to write, I just feel like my ideas were fresh. Like, I remember I wanted to write a series based off of Lorde songs. I wanted to do a cruise series. Like, every member of this group had a fan fiction written about them that was based off of a cruise, and it was called the Seven Seas. Like, I don't know, I thought that was so fun because there were 7 members of the group. This is about BTS, by the way. But like, yeah, I don't know, I feel like it takes me so much to come up with those kinds of ideas, and maybe it's just I'm not seeing that I'm still creative now and I'm not like appreciating my good ideas. But I feel like It's just not the same. Like, I'm writing a book right now too, and I feel like it's so hard for me to go off on this crazy like thought process to get super creative with it. I have had ideas, but it feels like it's taking longer. It's like I'm not accessing this creative part of my brain anymore. And I don't know how to do that. So here's an idea. Maybe I'm gonna go on a like journey to get creative again. Maybe I can make some kind of series with that. I think that would be fun if I don't know. I like my little journey type series, like something that I'm working towards, some kind of bigger goal that I'm like vlogging consistently or like growing towards consistently, but I don't want to get so caught in a idea that like that's all I do, that I can't just do other stuff along the way. But I think that this is my issue right now, is that I'm not using the creative side of my brain as much. I'm getting stuck in routine and just the day-to-day of it all, of being an adult. I don't think I'm letting myself like daydream as much and just have fun, really. Like, I'm not having fun anymore. I'm writing this down. Like, there are so many journeys I want to go on, but I think that this is a big one. Like, I've been just trying to heal, become a better version of myself and slow down. But I think if I am focused more on having fun and inspiring creativity, then those other things will happen too. This has also been something that's been on my mind since Alyssa Liu, the figure skater who won the Olympic gold medal. Since like she's been, you know, popping off and everyone's been talking about her. Yeah, I've just been thinking what all the comments have been saying. They're like, oh, she's so free, she's so happy, like this is what happens when you're just enjoying yourself and you're full of whimsy and you make things fun. And I'm just like, how do I do that? How do I do that? What do I have to do? And I don't know. I think Kyle has been telling me a lot that I need to be more go with the flow. Like, I need to stop being so strict and putting all these expectations onto myself and saying I have to do this, because who is putting the expectations on myself? Like, it's me. I'm the one expecting these things out of myself. And maybe, just maybe, if I would just let go a little bit and I would just do the things that I want to do instead of doing the things that I feel like I have to do, things would be a little bit better. Maybe this is also a bigger issue, which is like, I guess I kind of said this, like being an adult, like when you have a job and when you have like chores and appointments, it just feels like a constant to-do list of things that you have no other choice but to do. Like, this is your job, this is your life. And yeah, maybe I feel like a lot of my choices have been like taken from me. So I feel less whimsical, I feel less in control, and this is my way of trying to take control, is to put like all these rigid to-do list items and saying, this is what I'm gonna do to take my power back, this is what I'm gonna do to have my control again. And I think the things that actually make me feel like I'm in control and kind of take me out of that headspace are when I do just really like silly small things, like I just take a different route home, or like, I don't know, I just stop to get ice cream because I want to all of a sudden. Like little things like that, like just living in the moment and just choosing to do different things instead of like what you're supposed to do, not living in a box in your little to-do list. But I do feel like I've been doing that more, and it hasn't been helping so much. So I don't know what to do. This went into a long tangent, but the kind of point I did want to really make with this is I'm not doing monthly resets anymore. I want to put no expectations on myself for like, these are videos that have to be done. I think that is completely taking the fun out of this channel for me. I don't think that really clicked. I knew that the monthly resets were draining me, and I knew that a big part of it was that they felt like these like mile markers, like at the start and finish of each month, this is what I have to focus on. So all of my fun videos live between them, and that's not how it should be. Like, all of my videos should be fun for me, and I should just be taking them one at a time, not like I can only focus on these other videos if I don't have a monthly reset going on. I don't know, it's so weird for me because I look at my video ideas list, and let me see how many I have in here. 39 ideas, and so many of these, like, they don't excite me. I look at the videos I've posted in the last 6 months, none of these really excite me. I think the most excited I was for YouTube was literally right when I moved here. All of those videos that I was doing back then were some of my favorites, and also like I love these thumbnails. I love the like more handwritten style, and I miss like doodling on my thumbnails too. There were some that I was really proud of at the time, but looking back, like I don't care. So I don't know. I feel like I just don't know who I am anymore. Like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what kind of content makes me feel good. I have been trying. I've been trying very, very, very hard to do a rebrand. And maybe I'm just being too strict with the rebrand. Like, I don't know. Because I don't want things to feel like they're not me, you know? Like, I want to do something that feels like me. So I'm looking at all the people who inspire me and who I look up to, and I'm saying like, oh, what do they do? Like, I literally went and got all of the profile pictures of everyone that I like just the profile picture, and I tried to look for something in common. So I started noticing I like sometimes darker lighting, I like kind of plain backgrounds, I like the person to be centered a little bit further back. So I got all this information, and then I was like, okay, now I know what I need in a profile picture. I'm trying to do that with my videos, like with the thumbnails, with the banners, the fonts, all of that. Like, what am I seeing in common from all the people that I like? But I think part of the problem is I'm not following people that I like as much as I used to. Like, I'm not following people who inspire me. I'm following people who are aesthetic, and I do like being aesthetic. Like, that's a big part of it for me. But it's like, you don't watch a Mr. Beast video and think that's not aesthetic. It is. It's just a different style. Like, I don't need all of this B-roll, like these really pretty videos. I guess I do need B-roll, but not like the B-roll that I'm thinking of. I think that's my issue. Is like, I'm putting myself into this box of being like this pretty clean girl, aesthetic content, and maybe that's just not me. Maybe I need to go back. Maybe I need to go and watch some old Tyler Oakley videos or Connor Franta or Dan and Phil. Honestly, like, I still follow Dan and Phil, and I still really like the content they're putting out. I have enjoyed their rebrand. I enjoy the new era of them actually being like boyfriends. But it's like Dan and Phil, Ryan Trahan, those are the people I feel like I'm really following because I like their content, not because I'm just trying to find more aesthetic people. You know what I mean? So maybe this is good. Maybe what I need to do is do a massive unfollowing of all these people that I'm just following just for the looks, and go back to my roots with like messy, funny, creative content. And maybe that's what I want to do. Maybe I'm gonna have a rebrand, but in a different way than what I thought. I have a lot to think about. But for you guys, for your information, this whole video was just, as I said, just to say I'm not doing monthly resets anymore. I'm gonna try to shift my content away from goal-focused stuff and motivational content and aesthetic content. I'm still gonna do some. I think I'm gonna keep a lot of that in short form. I still want to do like days in my life and stuff. I think I enjoy doing those, but I don't know. I feel as though I've been saying this for a while, but we're gonna be in a long era of experimentation. Like, there is no brand right now. We are not branded. We are finding the brand. That's another idea. Like, I still want to build my best self. That's never not an idea. That's never not a goal. I still also want to inspire you guys. I want to motivate you guys. I do want you guys to become your best self. But I think that my approach is just not working for me. So for any of you guys who did watch this all the way through, or just are watching this part right now, if there's any advice you guys have, because I would love outside input, genuinely. Like sometimes when I see people talking about themselves, especially like content creators, and they feel like they don't know what they're good at, what their specialty is, sometimes I feel like it's so glaringly obvious from an outside perspective, like what is working for them, but it's always hard to see it internally. So I know I'm not getting like millions of viewers, but if there's just one or two people who, you know, sees something in me that it seems like I'm not seeing, let me know. If you guys have ideas for content, let me know, because I do like to build off of that. I feel like when I have feedback, I can work better, obviously. And that's part of the problem, is I don't really have feedback right now, but I also just, I don't even feel like I have a foundation. Like, I don't even have a structure at all to figure out the basics. I feel like I just said a whole lot of nothing, but hopefully you guys know what I mean. So that's my homework for you, is take the monthly resets off your calendar and to come up with ideas for me to understand me. Gonna make you guys do work for my self-discovery. No, but I just wanted to make this video now just to put that out there, to be like, this is what I'm feeling, this is what's going on in my mind, in my life. Videos are probably gonna be sporadic and like just not make any sense for a while, and it's because I'm just doing trial and error. I'm gonna keep trying stuff until something sticks. I don't want to just stop posting altogether because I don't feel like I'm making progress. I want to keep pushing through. I think, like I said, it's time to do a mass unfollowing right now and to try and find people who actually inspire me and who actually make me feel excited about making videos again. I feel weird to just end this off right here, but I really don't have anything else to say. So I guess I will see you guys in the next video. And honestly, who knows what that's gonna be. But I'll see you all later. Bye!